Hello and welcome to 1980s Neon Electric. It's great to have you today. And today we're going to have a Savers Day. So all the items what you are seeing on my couch are all from Savers. So I'm just going to go through with you one by one. Well, first we have this great Eater 5-star bag. And I've never actually seen one before. So I thought it was quite unusual. It's sort of like the barrel bags. Eater margarine, just let me know in the comments if you remember that margarine. I'm not sure if it's still around, but I thought I've never seen a bag. So for $7.99 I grabbed it, and it's in really good condition, and I just like the graphics on it. Next to it, a little gnome, and that's a Christmas decoration, I think, and there's an old price tag underneath it, $5.50. And I think I paid around $2 for him. And then above the gnome, we're coming to this unusual toy. This is not actually 1980s, but this is probably going to be a resale item. It's actually $4.99, but it's from Hallmark. And I just thought he's cute, unusual, and I did some research on him, and he's worth a little bit, but I can make my money back on him. And next to the robot, we've got a rabbit. Now the rabbit is battery operated, and he's actually got little roller skates on him. He is working, but he plays music, but then he stops again, so I'm not sure if this is a Duracell one or not. Then we have some 1980s key rings. I'm always looking out for key rings because they're quite interesting, and I look for the vintage ones. That's a little game. It's got all the parts in it. It's just stuck up. Little dong, and another little guy, seahorse. And above that, we have these Smurfs, which were $7.99 in a bag. And I got all of those Smurfs for $7.99. Now this bag, a guy had in his hand already, and he was saying that I was waiting for him to put it back, but he wasn't putting it back. But then he decided to put it back and said to me, oh, there's only 2 old Smurfs in there, so it's not really worth $8. So, but these 2 Smurfs, the Smurfette there one, she's quite common. But the Indian one, with the little baby and the feathers in there, I don't think it's very common. And then he was their Kinder Smurfs. They're like from the Kinder Surprise chocolate eggs. And he was also mentioning about they were McDonald's toys, and I don't think they were McDonald's toys. These are key rings. Now, I cannot remember McDonald's ever making key rings, so I don't think they were McDonald's. And if you look, the latches are quite old. So that's why I took these, because I knew they were a lot older than what that guy was saying, because I've got a few hundred Smurfs in my collection and I collect them. So this Smurf here I think could be quite rare. These key rings are not from McDonald's, as the guy was saying. I think they're a lot older, the early 80s. So for $8, the whole lot. Lucky the guy didn't know too much about Smurfs. Then we come to some 1980s napkins, which is a very 80s colour, sort of peach colour, $3.99. And these I found from Savers. A Peppy badge. That was the clothing label in the 80s. They used to have jeans in that. And then I found another one which was holographic. Duran, and that one's made in England. So I think I paid $1.99 for the Peppy and about $3 or $4.99 for the Duran one, but it's really good quality one from England. And next to that, we're coming to some vintage 1980s. They used to be around the belt. Men used to wear them around on tuxedos and suits. There's a belt around the suits. You don't see them much anymore, so I did decide to grab these because they're really nice colours. $4.99 each. That's a nice colour. And the one about above it's purple. $4.99 also. So for $10 for two, I grab them when I see really unusual colours, and they're becoming less and less common. So as I see them, I'll buy them. Now we come to some cassette tapes. C&C Music Factory. Cool Runnings, which was from a movie. Beverly Hills Cops soundtrack. Top Gun. Snap. Milo. Stack of tracks. This was an unusual one because I didn't know Milo ever released a cassette tape, and this is like from the 80s. So they've got a lot of artists on here. And Dance Mania. $7.99, but this is actually a double cassette tape. And above the cassette tapes is this nice little Canon camera, which was only $3.99, but I thought it was quite interesting. Looks like it's from the 80s era, definitely. And two items for resale. I found this 101 Dalmatians, which is brand new in the tin, and it's actually $5.99. Now, I'm not sure if I paid too much for that perfume, but it is new, so I'm going to resell that. And then next to that one, we come to some Bakelite shoe inserts. Now, I've never seen these before, like shoehorns in Bakelite, so $4.99. I will resell them because I don't collect them, so that's another resale item. So I'm just adding this little guy in for you. He's from Tales from the Lost Forest. Pro the Owl, his name is. And he was only $2.99. I gave my sister the other one, so I bought two on the day, and I gave the other one for a present. So these are all the items I showed you today. And if there's anything that you remember or you want to comment on, please do so. So I hope you liked the video today. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, it would really help out the channel. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.